Hello everyone and welcome to Geeks. In this problem, we are going to get the decimal equivalent of a binary linked list. So in this problem, you will be given a singly linked list of elements only zeros and ones. So all the elements in the linked list will have the data as either 0 or 1. And what we need to do is we need to find out its decimal equivalent. So first of all, let's look at two examples to understand the problem better. So this is the kind of input that we will be given. So you can see that it is a singly linked list and all the elements are either 0 or 1. So we'll be given this kind of linked list as input, and we have to basically convert this binary number into a decimal form. So uh, as you know that uh, to convert this number 11010 to decimal, you need to multiply this number with 2 raised to power 0, then 2 raised to power 1, and so on. So you need to multiply and add those numbers, and in the end you will get 50. So let's look at the second example here. So you see that the binary number given you is 100, and binary 100 is equivalent to 4 in the decimal form. Also note that as for the border case where you are given an empty linked list, so the returned value should be 0. So the decimal value of 0 is 0 basically. So in this problem, to solve this problem, what we'll do is we'll initialize the result as 0, and then we'll traverse the linked list, and for each node we multiply the result by 2 and add the node's data to it. So it's not very intuitive at first that this is the solution, but if you think about how you would normally convert a binary number to a decimal number, this is actually the same approach which you're following here. So if you have a number 100 in binary, so what we do is we multiply 1 with 2 raised to the power 2, and 2 raised to power 1 is multiplied by this 0, and 2 raised to power 0 is multiplied by this 0. So effectively it becomes 4. Yeah. So here also what we are doing is we initialize the decimal value as 0. Then we uh, multiply the result by 2 and then add the nodes data. So we multiply 0 by 2 and it remains 0. Then we add the nodes data, that is 1. So this becomes 1. Now we come here, then we multiply this by 2, so it becomes 2 here. Then we add the nodes data, it remains 2. Then we come here, we multiply it by again 2, so it becomes 4. And we add the nodes data and it remains 4. And 4 is our answer. So we are actually following the same approach which we generally follow to convert a binary number to a decimal number. So let's look at some of the utility functions which we will be using in this problem, and then we'll look at the exact code for the solution of this problem. So the node structure is like this, where you have a Boolean value, that is the data. So we don't need an integer value here because the node of the node in each each node of the linked list will have only values 0 or 1. So we are fine with having the Boolean value, that is the data in this case. Then we have a, structure of node type, the pointer to the next node. So that is the usual linked list stuff. Then here we have the utility function to create a new node. So yeah, so we just create a new node, then we assign the values to the data in the next pointer, and then we just return the new node. That's it. Now let's look at the main function here. So here we are actually creating the linked list on which we need to perform the operation. So once the linked list is created, then we will be calling this decimal value function, which will be the whole crux of this problem. So let's look at the decimal value. So this function returns an integer, but it takes as an argument a linked list. So what we do is we initialize the value res equal to 0. Then we traverse the linked list and we just do two things. We multiply the current value of the result by 2, and then we add the data part of the current node. Then we move the current node to the next node. That's it. So here to multiply the result by 2, what we are doing is we are using the bitwise operator. But if you do a result into 2 here also, then also it will work perfectly fine. So once you are done with this loop and you come here, then you will have the decimal value of the binary number stored as a linked list as an output. So that is all for this tutorial. You can visit this link on Geeks for Geeks website to find out all the stuff which we just discussed, and to also run the code on the web IDE itself. Thank you very much.